Hi guys, it's Lisa from Lisa's Crochet. Today is November 20th, 2019, and I'm a little late to the game. I was tagged for the 20 question quiz by Debbie, the Canadian crocheter, like last week. Kim from Kim's Crochet and Knits, Sandy from Crochet A, and Nicole from Alpaca My Yarns Mads Designs. Thanks guys. Anyway, let's get this going. Okay, so my name is Lisa. Right guys, Lisa. Question number 1. What does your name mean? Well, I'm half Irish and I'm half French. Okay? So, the Li part of it in Irish means little, and the SA part of it in French means brat. So basically, little brat. No. I am so joking with you guys. Did I get you though? No. Anyway, I remember years ago always thinking, oh, you know, what's the meaning behind my name? And oh, you know, when you're a kid, right? And nothing, you know. Well, no, I guess then the internet came and it was like, oh yeah, you know, what's your name mean? And it was like a derivative of Elizabeth, and it was like really boring. It's like, oh, that's boring. But anyway, now I Googled it, and it came up, Oath of God. My God is bountiful. So anyway, I'm sure somebody else, you know, some wonderful Lisa will come up with something else and put it on the internet as this is what your name means. But anyway, it's just a name. L-I-S-A. All my life, I thought, what a boring name. And so it's Lisa, and then my middle name is Ann. Ann with an E though. Hello everybody. My name has an E on it. Like, oh, come on. Little House, no, not Little House on the Prairie. Help me.
What?
Ann.
Of Green Gables?
Anne of Green Gables. Remember the book series? Her name is Ann with an E, and how disturbed she got. So I get very disturbed when my name is not spelled with an E. Anywho, so that's question 1. Question 2, where are you from? My parents. Number 3, where were you born? In a hospital. Oh, I'm being a little brat, eh? Hence my name, Little Brat. Remember I told you that. No, anyway. I am from, and I was born in Lindsay, Ontario, Canada. Woo. Number 4, what would your parents have named you if you were born a boy? Okay, so I know, I'm sure there was a name. I'm sure. Back in the day, you know, but they're getting up there, right? Like, I'm getting up there. I can't remember what I had for breakfast yesterday. So, anyway, so I emailed my mom and dad, and I got this lovely email back. So, best answer ever, mom and dad. So, this was their response when I asked them that question. They said, sorry, we mulled it over and can't remember if we had a boy's name. I guess we were so proud to have a beautiful daughter that any boy's name would have evaporated from our minds. Aw, everybody. Oh, isn't that the best answer ever? Thanks, Mom and Dad. Anyway, so, yeah, I don't know. Number 5, what is your biggest accomplishment? Okay. I know everybody says they're children, okay? I have a daughter and I have a son. The son is older. 4 years difference. But to me, that's not an accomplishment. right? Like I didn't accomplish them. I had them, I raised them, and they're making their own accomplishments. So what's my biggest accomplishment? I guess when I learned to tie my shoes.
Oh.
Right? That was my biggest accomplishment. Seriously, when I learned to tie my shoes. Don't you guys all remember when you first learned to tie your shoes? Like, you'd have to wait for, in kindergarten, and you have to wait for the teacher to help you tie your shoes, or the little helper person maybe you had. But do you remember how proud you were when you got to tie your own shoes? Yeah, baby. So my biggest accomplishment was when I learned how to tie my shoes. And, well, I guess, okay, tying my shoes, learning to read, and...
Making the cheerleader squad.
No.
Graduating.
No, seriously. Learning to tie my shoes was my biggest accomplishment. Or learning to ride a bike. Hello.
Owning this house.
No.
Okay.
No, because I don't own it. The bank still owns it, right? I still have to pay the mortgage. No, my biggest accomplishment in my entire life would have to be when I learned to read. Anyway, one of those three.
Riding a bike.
Yeah, so it's either learning to tie my shoes, learning to read, and learning to ride a bike are my biggest. I think, personally. Anyway, what is my eye color? My eye color on what they say on paper is hazel. Oh no, I always thought they were brown, but...
They're greeny brown. Greeny brown.
Yeah, so that's, I don't know, my doctor, when it was hazel.
They're beautiful.
Aw. Okay, so what is, number 7, what is your favorite candle scent? I don't like vanilla. I do not like vanilla anything. I'm sorry, you people that like vanilla. And I'll tell you why. Okay, I was a bartender in the 90s for 15 years, in 1990 to 2015, I think. And back in the 90s, you're hustling away and you just smelt that reek of all those girls in that, remember that vanilla perfume that they douse themselves in? I'm sorry if you guys like vanilla, but anyway, and now I can't really handle scents. Like I'm not a perfumey, like like those flowery, and I don't know. I just like, let's say, like clean linen. Actually, Alpaca, Nicole said it good, said it excellently. When you've just did your laundry smell. Yes, so fresh linen, fresh spring, clean. That's what I like. Maybe cinnamon, I'm not sure. But I don't do candles anymore. I do the,
Gingerbread?
No, it's too sweet. Yeah, all those cookie smells. No, it's too sweet. Too sweet. Blech. I get nauseous. Like, I can't go into the, what's that store called? That, all those...
Bed Bath & Beyond.
Bed Bath & Beyond.
We got sick last year.
Do you remember?
Yep.
At Christmas, we went in there,
smelling all sorts of stuff, and I felt sick.
Oh, we just felt sick. It was just too overpowering for us. So now I'm doing the, what do you call those things there? You put the oils in.
Diffuser.
Diffusers. Yeah, I do diffusers in my house. Yeah, anyway. But I like the clean linen, that kind of stuff. Anyway, maybe cinnamon. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to get a candle. Or maybe like pine needles. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. I don't have a favorite. Okay. Can I cook? Yes, but I pretend not to be able to cook. Anyway, I can cook. Do I like it? Nah. What is good about your life right now? I learned how to crochet. And I'm still learning. And I'm proud of myself. I don't know. What's good about my life right now? I don't know. What is my sign? I'm an Aries. And on, you know, when you go to the Chinese food restaurants and they have the placemat there, on those, I'm, well, depending on, they're different. I'm a ram or a goat. So, which Aries is a ram. So, I'm on the Chinese food placemat, I'm a ram or a goat. In the, what do you call that thing? Horoscopes?
Zodiac.
Zodiac, I'm an Aries. What's number 11? What scares you about aging? Well, obviously not the gray hair anymore. But that always scared me, going gray. But I was going gray since I was 16 years old. Yep. So, and I'm just letting her go now, baby. I'm just letting her, now look, and I still have to grow and all this stuff. I can't very well cut it. Even though, look at guys, look what I did to myself. See that? I got mad and I hacked off this stuff here. It looks disgusting. Because I have lots of hair. I have thin hair, but lots of it. So this here at the back was just so thick and hot in the summer. And I just lifted her up and I went hack, hack, hack. Anyway, that's not what we're here about. Okay, what is your favorite holiday? I don't have one. I don't have a favorite holiday. It used to be Christmas, of course. Well, it used to be every holiday when you're a kid, right? Easter Bunny, you know, Santa Claus, birthday.
You have to work most holidays.
Yeah, but but I don't know. Now, and it used to be, you know, my kids' birthdays and like Steven's birthday. You know what I mean? Like I used to go all like balloons. If you can't have a birthday without 100,000 balloons. That's just in my brain. So balloons are a necessity on birthdays. And Christmas, of course. You know, when you had little kids, right? Like, you know, you'd go to the store and you could put like 100 presents underneath the tree. You know, you could get like little dolls and little dinky cars. And then when they started growing up, and then they wanted all those Nintendo, you know, my son, like the Nintendo machine. And my daughter, she was happy with everything. I've got videos of her. She's just a little thing. And every present she opened, she wouldn't say, oh my God. What would she say? Maybe she would say, oh my God. I don't know. But anyway, she'd go, oh, just what I always wanted. And it could be a stick. Like, she just loved everything. My son, on the other hand, he was kind of rude. He'd, you know, if you gave him socks, it's like, It's like, yeah, well, guess what? You're not even getting socks next year, boy. But anyway, I got two great kids. So what's my favorite holiday? Me. That's me. I mean, if I had all kinds of money, I'm sure Christmas would be right back smack dab on the top of my list again, so I could like give to everybody. No, I can't give, so it's the giving. What, number 13, what is your guilty pleasure? I don't know. I was thinking about this one, and it's like, I don't have a guilty one. I have pleasures. No, but actually, I did think about it, and I went, you know what? Cashews. I love salted cashews, and they are very expensive. And I'll tell you a story why this is my answer. I remember growing up as a kid, right? And like cashews were only like brought out, you know, for like the holidays, and there was only a few of them, and they were only for the adults. And I remember going babysitting once. I was about 14 years old, and I went babysitting. And you know when you're a babysitter and the parents, right? You know, they give you pop and chips and dip, and you know, they set you up for babysitting with all the junk food. Well, so they set me up with the junk food, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm watching TV, and I look over, and there's a can of cashews like on the cupboard, or like, I don't know, somewhere. So I'm just drooling looking at this can of cashews. Anyway, moments later, I couldn't resist. I got up, grabbed the can, and you know, you take a handful, right? I said, oh, this is so good. Put it away. I toddle over again, do it again. Anyway, I kept going and going. I kept closing the lid, putting it away, you know, watching a movie, and they kept screaming my name. So anyway, needless to say, I left like a typical kid would do, you know, you leave 3 in the can. Oh my God. So yeah, my guilty pleasure, because I still feel guilt to this day that I ate all their cashews. Yeah, because cashews were very, very expensive. Well, they still are really expensive. So, yeah. Roasted, salted cashews. What's my favorite show to binge watch? I don't know. Well, we get into like the Netflix things, right? We've Netflixed, and they're more like, give me some, like I'm into Ozark, Broadchurch, Happy Valley,
The Office.
Oh, The Office. Who doesn't love The Office? Oh, and Bob's Burgers. That's a funny one. Well, actually, because this is going to relate somewhere down the lane. But anyway, when I go to bed at 11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock. I go to my bedroom, and I turn on the TV, because I know I'm going to be watching 2 episodes of Seinfeld. So that's my nighttime routine. 11 o'clock, 2 episodes of Seinfeld, and half the time I don't make it, right? I usually like to...
Sometimes 5 minutes, sometimes 1 episode.
Yeah. But anyway, that's my routine.
And we've seen every one of them 100 times.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I love The Office. The Office. I'm not much of a Friends person. But The Office, Seinfeld.
Mine's Everybody Loves You.
Oh, then we got into Lost, because I'd watched it in, I got like the DVD, like went to the video store to get the DVDs and watched them. And then it goes on Netflix, and sure enough, Stephen and I are getting into it. And what do you know? They canceled the show. It's like, are you kidding me? Thank you, Netflix. Oh, and not Orange is I did get into Orange is the New Black. But what was the other one? The British one.
Australian.
The Australian one. What's the Australian one of Orange is the New Black? You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Oh yeah, if I start to watch something and I'm hooked, holy lifts, and I can't stop. And then there's no more. Oh my goodness. What's that? I could go on for days, guys. I could go on for days. Okay. But we haven't Netflix for a long time, because I'm like hogging my laptop watching all these crochet YouTube channels. Okay, so where am I going here? Number 15. Holy cow, this is going to be a long video. What is the one thing you can't leave the house without? I can't leave the house without the one thing. Debit card. Debit card. Has to be the one thing. I mean, yes, I need my cell phone for an emergency. And yes, I need my bottle of water. But to me, if I'm broken down in Timbuktu, not that I go to Timbuktu much, but I know I can knock on somebody's door, use a phone, and if I'm hungry, I need to eat something with my debit card. What, right? Or if I forget my water, I have my debit card. Debit card. Or, yeah. Well, as long as there's money in my account, I guess it's debit card or Visa. Anyway, yeah, I guess it would have to be my Visa. Because I can only go so high with my debit card, right? Anyway, I guess I really don't know the answer to that question. Number 16, morning person or night owl? Neither. I mean, I don't like the mornings. I prefer to sleep in. I prefer to sleep in and then have my naps and then... But I would like to stay up all night, yeah. I like nighttime. I don't know. I get up early in the morning. Like this morning I was up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Why? I don't know. I was just up. Did I want to be up? No, I wanted to keep sleeping, but I couldn't. My brain was like going 100 miles an hour, and I had to get this crocheting new project on my hook. So yeah, I would prefer to stay up all night. Netflixing and chilling. Favorite genre of movie? I'd have to say, like, suspense. Is that, what do you say? Suspense, thriller, edge of your seat. Like murders, but, you know, not the Freddy, not the stupid ones with the Freddy Krueger. Although, oh, what's that axe murder movie that they did a remake on? Oh, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh man, when they brought that one back out again, that freaked my freak out bad. Yeah, but I'm not into, you know, it's like, hello, somebody's in your house. Maybe you best leave, you idiot. You don't, like, why are you wandering around your house? Get out! Run, run, run! So not those stupid ones. So thriller, suspense, documentaries, you know, Saw. I like Saw. Silence of the Lambs. I don't know. I could get into comedies, but they have, you know, I have to be in the mood. If I click on Netflix and I'm gonna look for a movie, it's generally, yeah, documentary on, you know, psychotic people that murder people and yeah, brain twisters kind of stuff. Yeah. I do not like sci-fi. No. Stay away. I do not like it. Sam, I am. Comedies. Don't really do much of that chick flick stuff. Anyway, what is the last thing you bought? What was the last thing I bought? Oh, I bought a case of beer to go into Madonna's live 24-hour, but that ended up working. So cheers, big ears. Anyway, introvert or extrovert? What do you think? Am I an introvert or an extrovert? Answer below, answer below, answer below. I am an introvert. 100%, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that all stems from, I grew up in the age when children were supposed to be seen and not heard. I truly believe that. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm an introvert. Now, if I know you and I'm comfortable with you, oh yeah, I will be an extrovert for sure. But I'm one of those people that, and I know a lot of you have been answering that you like situations with 2 or 3 people. See, that freaks me out. I need, even though I don't like big crowds or anything, if I have to go somewhere, I prefer a whole bunch of people. That way I can like sit back and I can be ignored. And then I can sit there and I observe everybody. I'm a listener. I observe and I listen and I watch people. I'm a watcher. And then I can figure out, it's like, okay, that person you can talk about this with. That person, don't talk about that. You'll offend them. Yeah, I think I'm too tippy-toey around people that I don't want to offend anybody. And I really don't like sharing my business with people. I'm a real closed. Okay? Very closed. Like, we'll go, okay, sorry, I'm going to say this. We go to the grocery store. I can't handle grocery shopping with Stephen. I'm like in and out. And he's like, la-di-da. And he's like babbling it up with everybody in there. And I'm like, I just want to get out of here. Okay, I'll meet you in the car. I'm out of here. I don't like it. I don't like, the uncomfortableness of, like, if I have to go somewhere, I sometimes make myself sick. Because it's like, okay, what can I talk about? What can I talk about? I can only talk about, oh, it's raining today. Isn't that lovely weather we're having today so many times? And I tend to, if there's a bunch of people and there's like the loudmouth, I tend to go with the loudmouth because then I don't have to say anything. Okay, camera, I don't know, camera stopped. It wasn't the battery or something. The camera just had enough of me. So, yes, I'm an introvert. I will become an extrovert if I know you. If I really, really know you well. I have to know you well. Yeah, because I just think, I don't know, I got nothing to talk about. Everybody seems to have stuff to talk about. Me, I don't have anything to talk about. So, and I've become more introvert. Well, now that I'm crocheting, I've become more and more and more introverted. I just want to get up, crochet, stay home, do my own thing. Right?
Yeah, we might say 20 words to each other some days.
Yeah, Yeah. But see, that's when you know you're comfortable with somebody when you don't have to say a word, right? Like we get in the vehicle, if we go somewhere, let's say we go yarn shopping in Peterborough, which is like, what did I say, 45 minutes? We get in the car, we don't say a word to each other, but it's not uncomfortable. But if I'm around people, I feel the need, I have to say something, oh my God, what am I going to say? Oh my God, I get, so it's like, you know what, I prefer not to be around anybody because I get panic-stricken for what am I supposed to talk about to this person? Yeah. So I have a bit of a disorder. Anyway, so yeah, I'm an extrovert if I am comfortable around you. But yeah, I guess like everybody, it's like, yeah, you're in your situation. It's like introvert. Well, sometimes, I don't know, sometimes if I'm around, I don't know. Sometimes I go extrovert if I think it's my uncomfortableness. So I go like straight to extrovert. Do you know what I mean? Because I have done that before. It's like, instead of just being normal, it's like I go straight extrovert. Like, where's that whacked out lady come from? And then I go, oh my God, why did I do that? But anyway, number 20, finishing off this 20 question quiz. What is your favorite book? I do not read. I do not read. And that was going to be my answer. But then I saw Kim from Kim's Crochet and Knits. And she said, V.C. Andrews, Flowers in the Attic. I friggin' had a total flashback. OMG, Kim nailed it. I even told her, like, on Facebook Messenger, I go, oh my God, I can't believe it. Yes. Flowers in the Attic and all those series by V.C. Andrews. And I forget how old I was when I got into reading this and why I got into reading this. Because I was the type of kid that, you know, you'd for English, you'd have a book report and you'd go rent the movie. If there was one. But anyway, or you get the Coles books, you know, the Coles books. Anyway, I always left my homework to the very end. Oh, I hated homework. But anyway, that's not my question. Yeah, and so I think, I'm trying to think back to why did I get into these books? And I have a feeling, my older sister, we shared a bedroom, and she didn't stop reading. She read like you wouldn't believe. So I think after watching her, I became jealous. It's like, what, you know? And maybe I did have a book report. And maybe I actually did do the book report. Anyway, I got into this series and I loved it. So thanks, Kim, for that flashback, because I would have had no answer. Actually, no. I would have said Lydia by Sandy Clark. Because she's my friend. She's our friend, our Sandy, and she signed it. So I would have, and I'm going to say that now because it's a signed copy from somebody that I know from YouTube and our community. So, yeah, thanks, Sandy. And I have 2 more books from people I know. And I don't know where they are. But anyway. So, that's it, guys. Are you excited? Did you learn anything? No. Okay, I'm off. I'm off to crochet my next project. I'll see you in a while, crocodiles. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye. Okay, sorry, I forgot to tag anybody. I'm not tagging anybody because I know I'm like, what, 2 weeks behind on this? I don't know, a week or half week, whatever. And I know everybody's been tagged. And if you haven't been tagged, tag yourself. Like everybody says, tag you're it. 20 questions, guys. I think I think my video is probably the last video going up. Anyway, bye.